Saving money on groceries is not about forcing yourself to eat less, switching to cheap or low-quality food, or living in a constant state of deprivation. It's about understanding how grocery stores are designed, how emotional fatigue builds up, how routine habits form, and how time pressure quietly influences buying decisions. When you recognize these forces, a few intentional changes in how you plan, shop, and think can significantly lower grocery spending without harming your health, dignity, or daily comfort. Number 10. Stop shopping without a clear limit. Grocery stores are carefully designed environments where lighting, layout, music, and product placement subtly encourage shoppers to keep adding items without ever feeling like they've crossed a line. When you enter without a clear spending limit, the brain treats every purchase as acceptable because nothing signals that enough has already been spent. Each item feels small and reasonable on its own, especially compared to larger daily expenses. The emotional impact of the total only hits at the checkout, when it's already too late to undo decisions. Setting a clear spending limit before entering the store creates a psychological stopping point. That limit shifts thinking from accumulation to selection. Selection immediately reduces unnecessary purchases. Prioritization separates real needs from automatic habits. Grocery savings begin the moment the mind knows when to stop. Number 9. Always shop with a list, but not a perfect one. Shopping without a list allows impulse and visual temptation to guide decisions instead of intention. At the same time, trying to follow a perfectly rigid list often creates stress when items are unavailable or prices are higher than expected. That stress turns into frustration, and frustration increases emotional spending as a form of relief. A flexible list works better because it provides direction without pressure. It protects you from forgetting essentials while allowing substitutions for cheaper or available options. Substitution keeps logic active during shopping instead of emotion. Emotional decisions are where grocery budgets silently collapse. Structure without rigidity saves more money than discipline alone ever could. Number 8. Stop buying groceries while hungry or tired. Hunger dramatically changes how food appears, making ordinary items feel urgent and emotionally necessary. Tiredness weakens the brain's ability to compare prices, resist impulse, and think ahead. When energy is low, convenience feels essential rather than optional. These purchases feel justified because they promise immediate comfort or relief. This combination leads to higher spending on snacks, ready meals, and impulse items that were never planned. Eating before shopping and choosing a time when energy levels are higher changes how products are evaluated. Clear thinking lowers the grocery bill without relying on willpower. Timing is one of the most overlooked grocery expenses. Number 7. Buy ingredients, not intentions. Many grocery purchases are made for an ideal version of ourselves that cooks regularly, eats perfectly, and never wastes food. This version feels motivated inside the store, but disappears once real-life resumes. As routines return, ambitious ingredients sit unused. Unused food quietly expires in the refrigerator without emotional resistance. Expired food represents money already spent with no benefit received. Buying food that matches real habits instead of ideal plans protects the budget. Simple meals that repeat weekly reduce waste and mental effort. Consistency saves more money than optimism ever will. Number 6. Reduce convenience before reducing quality. Pre-cut, pre-cooked, and ready-to-eat foods charge extra for saving small amounts of time. The quality may appear higher, but the value is almost always lower. Convenience hides its cost in small price increases that are easy to ignore. When these increases repeat week after week, they quietly inflate grocery spending. Over time, convenience becomes one of the largest hidden expenses in food budgets. Buying whole ingredients restores control and flexibility. Control reduces anxiety around food spending. A small increase in effort often removes a large amount of overpayment. Number 5. Compare price per unit, not total price. A lower shelf price doesn't always mean better value. Packaging and portion sizes are deliberately designed to make comparisons difficult. Larger packages may feel expensive upfront, but often cost significantly less per use. Smaller packages feel safer and cheaper, yet frequently cost more over time. Price per unit reveals the real cost instantly. This habit replaces confusion with clarity. Clarity reduces hesitation. Less hesitation means fewer impulse decisions. Number 4. Limit shopping trips, not food options. Every grocery store visit introduces new temptation and unplanned spending. Browsing increases exposure to marketing tactics designed to trigger impulse purchases. Frequent trips multiply small unplanned expenses that never feel serious on their own. Over time, these add up to meaningful loss. Reducing shopping frequency lowers exposure instead of relying on willpower. Planning replaces constant decision-making. Fewer decisions reduce mistakes. Less exposure naturally leads to lower grocery bills. Number 3. Use simple meals to stabilize spending. Complex meals require more ingredients, more preparation, and more opportunities for waste. Each additional ingredient increases cost and reduces flexibility. Simple meals allow ingredients to repeat across several days. Repetition reduces unused food and forgotten items. Familiar meals lower decision fatigue during busy days. Less fatigue leads to fewer impulse purchases. Simplicity builds routine, and routine stabilizes grocery spending over time. Number 2. Separate grocery money from other spending. When grocery money blends with general spending, boundaries disappear. Small extras feel harmless because they're buried inside larger expenses. By the end of the month, these extras are difficult to trace. Separating grocery money creates visibility and structure. Visibility increases awareness at the moment of purchase. Awareness reduces accidental overspending. Clear categories protect progress automatically. Organization saves money before discipline is even tested. Number 1. Accept imperfect savings, not wasted food. Trying to achieve perfect grocery savings creates unnecessary pressure. Pressure leads to overbuying and unrealistic plans. When food is wasted, the money is already gone. Reducing waste saves more than chasing perfect deals. Eating what you buy matters more than buying perfectly. Imperfect savings still move you forward consistently. Progress compounds over time. Food used is money respected. Bonus tip: track waste, not just spending. Most grocery budgets fail quietly through waste rather than overspending. Expired food represents invisible loss that feels painless until it adds up. Tracking what gets thrown away reveals habits quickly. These habits show what no longer needs to be purchased. Eliminating waste reduces spending without restriction. Feedback creates awareness. Awareness improves decisions automatically. Less waste means more money stays with you. If you want to save money on groceries, choose just one habit from this video and start there instead of trying everything at once. Comment which step you're committing to this week. Subscribe for more realistic, pressure-free money guidance. And thank you for watching.